People of the flock, after a brief 2-year hiatus, he has returned. I hope you've missed him just as much as he's missed you. And now, without further ado, please join me in welcoming back to the live stream scene, Francis! Oh, and SoundaSheep is here too. That's a little better. Ooh, hello. Sorry, I forgot to warm up the mic. That wasn't funny, Mike. I swear. I swear it. It's not here. Funny Mike is nowhere to be found. What a first thing to say. Of course, very in character of me. That's the first thing I say as soon as I get back to streaming, eh? My name. Hello, everybody. What's crack-a-lackin'? My name is SoundaSheep. Welcome back to the stream. After a brief 2-year hiatus, I'm back. Where was I? Where, oh where was I? We'll talk about that in just a second. Let's get some music going on in the background to have something to listen to as I relay such a beautiful and long story to the flock. And also, let me start reading chat and also catch my breath. Holy, that dancing, even for like 2 seconds is like kind of killing me. I'm not gonna lie. I am out of shape and well, I'm not out of shape, but I'm out of practice with the dancing. You know what I mean? Let me get a little bit closer. Let's get a little personal here. That was a little bit better. I think I'm more focused. I don't remember how to stream, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's been too long. It has been too long. And speaking of too long, let's pick up with chat. It has been so long since I've seen messages from some of these beautiful usernames. Oh my god, this is crazy. Matt says it is time. Return of the goat, sheep but the goat. Holy cow, look at all these beautiful names. Oh my god. Francis, can you believe it? After all this time, these people are still here. The flock runs strong in these ones. Oh my god. I even got a moderator? I didn't know I still had those. Awesome. Okay, great. I thought I was going to have to moderate chat all on my lonesome. Am I focused? Where am I focused? Hang on. No. Yes? No. Yes. Like here. Here? Thank you. I'm gonna have to mess with that after stream's over. Anyway, I'm a little washed up and a little rusty. That's okay though. That's okay, though. There's only one way to pick up where I left off, and that is to start streaming again, which is what we're doing today. Let me read this chat. It's happening. Oh my God, look at all these names. I'd say I'd call everybody out. I'm gonna call you out all at once. I know these names. I'm back with the milk. Guys, I'm so sorry, but just like your parents, I've been at the grocery store for the past 2 years. But we're back, unlike them. Anyway, I got the milk. That's what I was busy doing. That's basically why I was gone. I was just going to the grocery store. You know how it's so far away, you know, and like nowadays gas is just so expensive. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk. It's so far, and I had to walk. You know, it took me 2 years. And they were out of milk when I got there. I was like, how are you out of milk? So I had to like go walk to a farm and milk the cow myself. It was crazy. We'll talk about it eventually. Said hi to some sheep while I was at the farm, actually. Didn't see any members of the flock, though, at the farm. It was a little weird. Just in time, I just finished making lunch. Welcome in, Rev. And Piero. And I said I wasn't going to call anybody out. Shout out to the mods, at least. Shout out to the mods. What can I say? Let's see. Yeah, we had to dance a little bit. No, there's no funny mic. There's no funny mic. You don't know how much time I invested in making sure that this microphone sounds schmexy. And if it doesn't sound schmexy to your ears, you need to get them checked. Because this microphone sounds fantastic. And you know what the best part is? I didn't have to buy any new hardware. I didn't have to buy anything. The problem, who would have guessed all along, was me. I'll admit it. I'll be the first one to say I messed up. Okay? My settings were all wibbly wobbly, and we were having a bad timey-wimey time. You know what I mean? Because I messed up setting up the microphone. But now, same hardware, different settings. Sounds fantastic, don't it? Oh my God, this is kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. I already have a channel member. We're going to talk about that. Joe, shout out for that. And who just became a member? Rev. You guys are crazy with it. Oh my Lord. Where's the notification? No, there's supposed to be a thing. Guys, okay, trust me. I promise you. There was a thing. There's a thing, okay? Like I said, I'm rusty. If you become a member or super chat or tip, right here, there's a thing. I swear there's a thing that plays. But maybe I messed up setting it up. A little rusty. You guys got to forgive me. Forgive me. Please. Guys, it is so good to see you again. First of all, and like I just said, Rev and Joe, thank you so much for being channel members. Oh my God. Sorry to lump you guys into the same one, but I saw both at the same time. Joe's been a member for a minute. I'm not going to lie. And Rev, welcome back to the membership. Thank you so much for the support, guys. That's crazy that you're putting your faith in me. I'm actually here just to farm channel members, as many of you as I possibly can. And then I'm going to take another 2-year stream hiatus. That's cool with you guys, right? Yeah. Okay. That's how that works, right? Yeah. No, it's chill. Don't worry about it. No refunds. Anyway, how do I redeem Dihydrate? I'm going to know the camera looks fine. How do I redeem Dihydrate? You don't. This is a return, but also how do I put it? A renaissance, right? This is going to be me in my streaming prime. We have the most minimalistic setup possible. There is no channel points on YouTube. By the way, I'm streaming on YouTube now, not Twitch. Welcome. If you didn't already notice that you're on a different website. There is no channel points on YouTube, and I'm not going to set them up with stream elements because I don't really feel like it. Also, no overlay. So, like, this is the most you're going to get, guys. You get chat right here in a transparent box in the top left, okay? That's as much as you're going to squeeze out of me because I ain't doing anything else for y'all, all right? I'm not doing... You don't deserve it, okay? No, but in all seriousness, I just didn't want to do the overlay stuff again, and I was just like, you know what? Real professionals, I said this to Piro, my moderator, real professional streamers don't have overlays. Has anybody else noticed that? Most of them don't use overlays, and I'm like, I'm a professional. I'm coming back. I'm gonna switch it up. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do an overlay again. I want to be a pro. So, there's no Dihydrate, there's no channel elements, there is channel element, or stream elements, there's no channel points is what I'm trying to say. You look like you got wide cam on, like your screen is stretched. I think it kind of does look like that, doesn't it? It looks weird. I swear it didn't look like this when I was setting it up, but it's going to look better when we switch scenes to something else, because this isn't the only thing I have planned. We're not just going to do a just chatting webcam stream for the return. I got something to show you guys, okay? I want to catch you all up on what happened. Where have I been for the last 2 years? If this is your first time, by the way, watching my stream or watching me in general, hi, my name is SoundaSheep. I used to live stream like 2 years ago. For like 2 years I streamed, and then for 2 years I stopped. And now I'm gonna be back for 2 years, and then take another off 2 years, and then come back again for 2 years. It's gonna be like a tennis match, you know? I'm just gonna keep going back and forth. So, I do not have a 4K camera, so it looks like that's okay then. At least the quality is good. How many side quests have you done? We're gonna go through all of them, and so it is so good to see your guys' names in chat again. By the way, I want to say this before we do anything else, or before I get into the weeds of what I wanted to actually do this stream. We're gonna get into that in just a minute. I just want to say, guys, like yesterday, I made the announcement on Discord, but also on YouTube. That I dropped like a return trailer where I was doing like the do you remember thing. I was like, like all the humming in the background, right? And I made that little video, that little trailer to put up onto the channel to let people know, hey, I'm gonna stream today. I'm gonna get back into it. I feel like we're gonna talk about why. We're gonna talk about why I'm back as well. But I was like, you know what? I want to get back into it. And so I put up the trailer, and as soon as I put up the trailer, I'm not even kidding you guys. As soon as I put the trailer up, within like not even 5 minutes, like 5 of you guys commented, and you were like, he's back, he's back, ah, and I was like, oh my god, they're screaming for me, they're screaming for me. That made me feel so good. That's what I'm trying to say. I was like, hey yo, I literally said out loud, I was sitting at my desk right here, right, like I am right now. And I literally like looked up, and I'm like, I literally said, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, just like that. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I covered my face. I was like, that's insane to see your guys' names again. So thank you so much for being here again. And shout out to anybody who's watching the VOD and coming to see what happened as well, in case they weren't able to catch it live and wanted to see where the heck I've been. We're going to talk about that. If I wasn't broke, I'd buy the channel membership. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Seamaster. It's so good to see you again. Let's see. Yeah. And so I'm not going to lie. I thought I would go bald by the time I got back to streaming. I'm not going to lie. These past few years have been a little stressful. The new SoundaSheep is true. The minimalist streamer arc is exactly what we're going for this time around. Yeah, good to see you. Is it just me, or does the stream look wide? It does. I don't know what. I took so much time setting this up, and look at me. I'm a wide boy. I'm like, like the least the camera could do, as we all know, I'm 5'5". The least the camera could do is make me look taller. Instead, it was like, nope, you're gonna look bigger, and not in the tall way. So I'm like, all right, bet. Longest sheep is true. Are you back? I think I might be dreaming. Yeah. Wake up. It's like Inception. I'm gonna incept this, and you know what? Even though SoundaSheep hasn't actually returned, you're all dreaming right now. And even though SoundaSheep hasn't actually returned, I'm gonna incept this thought into your heads. You need to not only become channel members on his YouTube, you also need to do super chats and donate and tip. I mean, you gotta tip. I don't know how Twitch works. YouTube. You gotta donate however you can. And you know what? Here's my Venmo. You gotta Venmo me too, all right? You guys gotta Venmo me. And once you do, you're all set, all right? You're gonna have a great life, okay? I just incepted that into your heads. I'm glad that you guys were all here for that message. And that's about it. I'm gonna stop streaming now and take another 2 years off. That's all I need. Did I take 2 years off? No, I didn't take 2 years off per se. I did do other things, and you know what? I think it's about time we get into that. I think I'm ready to switch over if you guys are. Let me turn down the music just a little bit, because we're not just going to sit here and look at wide sheep for the next like 2 hours. I did have other things planned to catch you beautiful people up in the audience up to speed about, like I said, what the heck I've been doing and where the heck I was and what the heck happened. The wait was worth is crazy. That's crazy to see, to read that. Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna get GTA 6. We better get GTA 6 before we get me as bald as sheep. All right, like that's a legitimate thing I hope for. Please, for the love of God, give us GTA 6 before I go bald. Long cam, yeah, we need long cam next. All right. Oh yeah, and one more thing before we actually get into what I was gonna do or what we're gonna do for the stream. I wanted to say, yeah, it's crazy, but the Amori manga dropped today too, which was really weird timing, completely unplanned. Like, I realized after I put the trailer up, I was like, I think Piro pointed it out to me in our DMs, and he was like, yo, isn't it kind of crazy that the Amori manga is also dropping? Or somebody said it in a comment, I think. Somebody commented, oh, the SoundaSheep's coming back and the Amori manga, it's crazy. Wow, this is really surreal though to be back. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna do stuff. We're gonna do stuff. I swear. I swear. No spoilers. Exactly. Exactly. Mori of the Mori. I can't read the Mori manga because the website is restricted. I wonder why. That's actually really weird. All right, guys. You may, and girls, and non-binary pals, and literally anybody who's watching me right now, every member of the flock, you may be wondering what the heck I've been up to. What happened? Why did I disappear for 2 years? Well, I figured the best way to catch everybody here up to speed all at once, instead of repeating myself stream after stream, we're going to make this one stream right here. We're going to make this VOD that's going to be on the YouTube channel forever. That's one of the nice things about streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch. This VOD will always be on the channel, unless I delete it, because I stopped streaming again. I want to put this VOD up, and this is your reference, okay? For anybody who's ever curious, where did he go? Where was he? What's been happening? Just watch this stream. Send them this way. Send them this VOD, okay? Link them the VOD, and make sure you remind them to become channel members. But anyway, let's talk about... That's the wrong scene! Why would it go to that one? Bro. It just went to my... Can you imagine if this was some, like, crazy... if that was, like, some crazy thing I was looking at before stream? No, that would never be me. No, I wanted to actually... Come on. Work. Come on. Bro. Why do I even bother? Please. Come on. It's here. Okay. I'm gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Hang on. Wait with me. There it is! You saw nothing else. Oh, you can't even read the chat messages. They're white. Why did I make them white? Why are they white? What am I doing? Oh my god. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I want people to be able look at how bad that looks. Look at my cursor. You can't read it. Okay, look at me go. I'm so rusty. Hang on. The white looks great right here. It doesn't look good literally anywhere else. Let me just fix that up for y'all real quick. Oh, I should also, before this, I spent 2 years getting your milk, remember? I should probably put this back in the fridge. That would be helpful. Let me just... Hang on. Doesn't the microphone sound so schmexy? I wish I didn't say it like that. It sounds good. It sounds great. They're great. Okay. I fixed it. Don't look at anything else. I fixed it. Please. Everybody send messages. Yes! Perfect. Thank you, Winto. Dehydrate the milk is the first thing we get to see. Okay. 2 seconds. And then we're going to do this. Give me 2 seconds. So this is literally me in this photo, but I need to put the milk back, okay? It's going to get warm. I also need to crank up the AC. Holy cow. I am warm. Hot. Even. Okay. I'll be right back. Oh, you know what you can look at in the meantime? Here. We can pretend. This isn't actually where I'm going, but we can pretend. Bet. We back? Am I good? Okay, the music's still good. It was just in between songs. Just bad timing. Hi, guys. I'm back. I wasn't actually blowing up the toilet. I was just putting that... the milk I spent 2 years getting for everybody. I just had to put it away really quickly. Let me actually read chat, and then we're going to talk about what's on screen right now. Let's see. Yeah, reading stream, but I read the manga. Piramori. Let's see. No stream without scuffiness. It always gonna have some scuff marks, just like a nice car. It looks good on the outside, and then you go to the back and you realize there's some scuff on it because somebody hit it. No self docs. No, not today, not yet. Not on the first stream anyway. Maybe tomorrow. Speaking of which, I'll be back tomorrow, but we'll talk about that later. I housed the void. Oh my god. Professional Google slide presentation is right. Let's see. Yeah, there's gonna be a test, and okay. Yeah, it took 2 years to get the milk and it didn't spoil. It was crazy, ain't it? Okay. So, let's get this. Let's get this, guys. Here's what's good with it. I thought that the best way to catch everyone up with where I've been these past 2 years... God, I still can't believe I'm streaming again. The best way to catch you all up was a professional PowerPoint presentation. Professional is the key word. It's very professional, okay? Now... let's get right into the weeds, baby, okay? This presentation, the Washed Up Streamers Return, a PowerPoint by me, SoundaSheep. That's me. That's me in the photo with the milk that I was just holding the milk. You guys saw it. I just put it away. We just did that. Okay. A PowerPoint by me. This is the best way I could possibly think of to catch everybody up to speed, okay? Let's get right into it. So, this is going to cover everything over the past 2 years. Where I've been, what I've been up to, why I'm back, and the future. What's going to happen next? Let's begin. So, let's address the... oh my god, now you can't read the chat again. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't look at it. It's fine. Don't look right here. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's been 2 years since I last streamed. Elephant in the room. Elephant in the room. I keep acknowledging it. Everybody knows it, obviously. It's been... oh, unless you didn't. It's been 2 years... and this is your first time watching one of my streams. That's also... could be happening. It's been 2 years, okay? Let's acknowledge that elephant, right? What has been going on? I last streamed 2 years ago. If you look on Twitch, you're going to see that exact message. It's been 2 years. So, think about it like this. It's like watching a show. What does that mean? That means... there was a time skip. It's been 2 years since the last time I streamed. The last stream was August of 2022. That's a long time, almost 2 years. And you can tell time has passed because not only is my hair different than what it looked like before I stopped streaming, I'm also wearing a different outfit. Specifically, a different colored shirt. See, last year, during the Minecraft diet, I was wearing an orange shirt. And now, I'm wearing yellow. A year later. Clearly, that means time has passed, okay? So, that's the first thing I want to point out. There's been a time skip. And if there's been a time skip, I'm basically just... I'm just an anime character at that point, you know what I mean? But if I'm an anime character, right? If I'm an anime character, that means that there's been some arcs. Like any anime, there was an arc. Oh, speaking of arc, I'm gonna arc myself over to the AC. I'm dying. Hang on. Just gonna shimmy my way out. Okay. If you couldn't tell, I have like 2 years worth of like pent up energy from not streaming. I've just been in a coma, like Link at the beginning of Breath of the Wild. I've just been in a coma for the last 2 years. That's all I've really been doing. So where was I? I changed my clothes. Oh wait, hang on. I changed my clothes. That means time has changed. Time has passed, right? And since time has passed, there's been a time skip, and like an anime character, there was arcs. I've been doing things. I haven't just been Deceased. Link, wake up. Same type of vibe, you know what I mean? But I haven't been just deceased. I've been doing stuff. Specifically, we're going to talk about what? So that said, where the hell was SoundaSheep? It's a good question. Hopefully I can answer it. Just like I just said, there were arcs. There were arcs to this story where I've been, okay? And yes, please, everybody take notes. Notepads, please. Everybody get them out. There's going to be a test. There will be a test. There will be a test, okay? Oh my god, I'm looking awfully yoked. Is crazy. Hey, hold up. Can't be complimenting me like that in this chat. Ooh, it's getting a little hotter in the room than I thought it was. So there were some arcs, there were some sagas, right? Not just arcs, there were sagas. The first saga that we're going to talk about is the YouTuber saga, right? This is everything I did after I stopped streaming back in 2022. So in August of 2022 is the last time I streamed, right? And this saga started immediately after, and it lasted until March of 2023. I stopped streaming to specifically focus on YouTube, right? If you remember, if you were watching back then, I said, guys, like, I'm sure the Discord announcement's still on the Discord if you go back far enough in the announcements channel, and you're gonna see that it says I stopped streaming to focus on YouTube. I was like, I am so backed up. I was like, if this was like constipation, I was backed up like a pipe. You know what I mean? Like, and I just needed to unclog the pipes of where was I going? Of the VODs. I had to unclog the VOD pipe and shove them out onto the YouTube and put them out onto the YouTube channel. That's what I needed to do, okay? That's what was missing. I needed to do that, right? And because I had so many VODs to go through, right? And so I was like, I need to stop streaming. I'm so backed up and I'm gonna just make the VODs into YouTube videos. If I keep streaming, I'm just gonna keep making more content that I eventually am going to need to turn into YouTube videos as well. So I'm like, I just need to stop streaming for now. And besides, people grow, everybody knows this. You grow most off of Twitch, right? I was still streaming on Twitch at the time. You grow most off of Twitch. So I was like focused on actually getting the growth happening on YouTube, you know what I mean? And other platforms like TikTok. So I was like, all right, we're going to focus on the YouTube channel, right? And there were two arcs that happened during this time. I call them the Gaming Guru arc and the Brickhead arc, right? We're going to have some fun, fancy names for these arcs, obviously. The third thumbnail looks familiar. I sure hope it does. Yeah, everybody's taking notes. The test is tomorrow, okay? Let's see. Good. Is cheating allowed? I mean, if you reference this stream and start watching it again, that works for me. I'm not going to lie. So let's go through the arcs that happened during this time. First is the Gaming Guru arc. This is from August of 2022 until December of 2022, where I was just completely focused on uploading Let's Plays, right? I was taking all the old stream VODs and I was turning them into YouTube videos, right? And that was me trying to clear the pipes, clear the backlog, right? Not be constipated anymore. It's the main reason why I stopped streaming, right? Some notable videos that came out of this period were the one-shot Solstice playthrough, the Amori update video that I did when the video I made of the Amorithon after the Switch update dropped, like the Switch port, and I played through all of that all at once. That went up as one video, and that's honestly probably the biggest video that came out of this period back in 2022. And then the real highlights, though, and I still recommend watching these videos, the real highlight was making one video each for both Celeste and for Eve. I only made one video, and then I was like, you know what? That's good enough. People don't need to see anymore. That's all they need. So they're banger videos. Trust me. But also trust me, you're never gonna get any more out of Celeste or Eve on the channel. So enjoy what you got. All right, that's all I can really say. So that being said, this was what I did for like 4 months. And then in December, something happened. In December, I officially lost my goddamn mind playing with plastic bricks. You know what's crazy? Wait, the video that's playing right now, hang on. I still have it. Look, this is the, okay. Most of you probably haven't watched this video because it's completely unrelated to any of the reasons why you probably started watching me on YouTube. I still have, just sitting right over here, the same Lego set I was doing in this video. Anyway, just thought I'd mention that because it's cute and I'm proud of it and you should watch this video. But I lost my mind playing with Legos, right? Specifically Lego Minecraft because I have like a hyperfixation with the game ever since I was like 12 years old, right? And basically what happened was I pivoted away from becoming a Let's Play streamer, whatever the heck. I was like, you know what? Let's throw all those old VODs in the trash. I basically deleted everything. I don't have most of those. I don't have any of those old VODs anymore. And I said, what if I became a Lego YouTuber? I don't know either, guys. I don't know. I really don't know what was going on. I made really fun videos during this time, like the ones you see down here, all the what is it? All the thumbnails and the one playing like right beneath me. I made some really fun videos. Like I do, even if you don't care about Legos or Minecraft or whatever, I do really recommend watching these videos too. I'm proud of all my videos. That's going to be a recurring trend you're going to see through this stream. But like I worked so hard on these Lego videos and the editing was probably some of the best editing I've ever done on any videos ever. And probably will ever do, to be honest. I kind of peaked. I peaked before I stopped streaming, and I still feel like I've peaked, and I don't think it's going to get better. But you guys are all here, so as long as you are, I will be too, I suppose, until I decide to take another 2-year hiatus. But anyway, this video that you see playing beneath, one of the good ones, one of the bangers. They're all bangers. Let's be honest here. Come on, you're watching this channel. You're on YouTube. You know what you get. Highly recommend both of these, or all of these videos, to be honest. How many grades is the test going to be worth? It's a final, guys. This is like, if you're not taking notes on this PowerPoint, like I'm literally giving you the answer key as we speak. Just write, just like any good class, or any good student, just write down what you see on the PowerPoint and be like, these are good notes. These are good notes. And go with it. You'll pass. Don't worry. So after the Brickhead arc, I had another brilliant idea. I'm full of them, guys. I'm full of them. I'm full of it. I'm full of them. What was the next idea I had? Well, what better to do with my life than become a personal trainer? Of course, it makes perfect sense. I'm like, yes, this is what I need to do. This is my calling. So from April of 2023, on the heels of the Brickhead arc, I realized, I'm like, this YouTube thing, this streaming thing even, both things, nah, that's not for me. That's not for me. I don't want to be some chumpy content creator. They're a dime a dozen. You know what's not a dime a dozen? Personal trainers. Of course. What else would I do with my life? So I decided in April of 2023, over a year ago now, I decided, you know what? I'm going to drop all this content creator nonsense and become a personal trainer. It's brilliant, right? That's me. Look, that's me. This is me. Look at me. That's me. That's me. Don't worry about this. This is also me. This is also real. And see, you can tell because my face is right there. That's me. So what exactly did I do, right? I decided to become a personal trainer, and the reason why was because I thought, you know what? I can have... So one of the things that I've always said to myself from the beginning of when I started making content back in the fall of 2020 during COVID was that I wanted to help people, right? I wanted to help whoever was watching my content in some fashion, right? Like when I first started, I was reading books, and like the vibe of those streams is like completely different than the vibe of like my last few streams that I've done back in like 2022. But either way, you know what I mean. Before I stopped streaming, like I have completely changed as a streamer, as a content creator. But I used to read books because I was like, you know what, I really want to help like people like unwind, relax, and that would be. Pardon me. No. It's okay. We're okay. It's because I yelled in the mic. That wasn't funny, Mike. Don't even worry about it. So I was like, I've always wanted to help people, right? In some fashion, right? But then when I was last year, I was thinking to myself when I became a personal, or when I decided I was like, I'm going to become a personal trainer, was that I figured, you know what? I can help people more directly as a personal trainer. I could have more of a direct impact on people than making content, right? I love content. I love streaming, like all that good jazz. But I also figured, you know what? Maybe I could do more for people as a personal trainer. I could also create like a self-sustaining business. What I basically mean by that is that when you're doing content creation, you never stop, right? Like if that's your gig in some fashion, I feel like you're always going to be working, right? If you're like the face behind the camera like I was, no matter what, you always need to be doing something, right? It's not like self-sustaining in the sense that like you can hire employees, they do the work for you, and you just like chill on the beach, right? And like don't even think about it, don't even worry about it. I won't lie, that life sounds kind of nice. And I thought to myself, you know what? I could do that as a personal trainer. Maybe like build up a personal training business, help people out, and then eventually hire other trainers so I don't have to do everything all the time, right? Right. So I decided I was going to create this like self-sustaining business. I had this big game plan and all that. And hang on one second, let me just turn up the music just a little bit. That's good. I was going to say that I wanted to create this self-sustaining business and I can make fun, unique fitness content. I was like, I had these great ideas. I'm like, I'm going to advertise the business by making these videos and they're going to be so cool and fun. And you may know where this is going already if you've been watching the YouTube channel at all in the last year. But that first idea, the brilliant idea that came to me was the Minecraft diet. Wow, what a series, right? What a great idea I had. Basically, the Minecraft diet. If you don't know, here's what happened. Also, hello, Purper. Who else can tell that Sheep has lost it? This PowerPoint is just like a slow descent into my madness. I mean, like, that's all we're watching right now. My next arc is gonna be peak is crazy. I'm gonna be like One Piece. The arc after the time skip was trash, but then eventually it picks up again. You know what I mean? Yeah. The shirt is lighter because my muscles are so big. Is right. Thanks, Chow. Thanks. Somebody had to acknowledge it. So the maid outfit stream is crazy. I forgot about that. So anyway. Let's get back to the PowerPoint. So what happened after I decided to become a personal trainer? Well, my first brilliant idea in that was going to be the Minecraft diet. If you didn't watch the Minecraft diet or don't know what it is at least, basically I did a series where I lost 16 pounds, 7.3 kilograms for foreign folk, while only eating Minecraft food for 3 whole months, 85 days total. If this doesn't show that I'm hyper obsessed with Minecraft, I don't know what will. But I lost 16 pounds only eating Minecraft food. Nothing else but food that you could find in the game. That was in the game at the time, right? It was one of the single most difficult things I've ever done in my life. And it's one of the things I'm most proud about that I've ever done, that being said. But the thing is that it like hyper consumed me. Like it was like the most intense like video series I've ever done. I was making daily TikToks, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels. They were all the same. I was just reposting on different platforms. I'm literally getting tired just thinking about it right now. You can see me like rubbing my eyes. I was making weekly YouTube videos where I was like vlogging and like updating and talking about the journey. Like it was a lot. It was a lot, and it was really hard. But I'm glad that I did it. You know what I mean? Like one of the goals of the series was to like introduce fitness into the lives of people who were maybe not thinking about it. Like my hope was that like by using Minecraft as like a catalyst, I could reach people who weren't thinking about like exercise, about diet, about about improving their health. I was hoping I could reach them through Minecraft, and it worked. I think I did. I think I did get like these ideas in the heads, like Inception, of a lot of viewers who weren't thinking about that stuff, who were just interested in Minecraft and like, oh my god, look at this funny challenge. He's only eating Minecraft food and he's gonna try and lose weight. That's crazy. And then over time, I actually proved like, hey, if I can do it like this, I think you could do it eating normal food. That was my goal, and I said that during the series. But anyway, I'll be honest though, like. Keep in mind, this is all part of the PT saga, the personal trainer saga. My real goal, my real like deep down goal, besides like emotionally reaching people, like financially, my goal was to advertise my personal training business, the one I mentioned that I wanted to start building up and creating, right? So if that was the goal, right, was to make some money, was to maybe acquiesce some personal training clients and get people going with me and training, right? If that was the goal, I kind of had a realization during the series. And you want to know what that was? I said to myself, I should probably, just maybe, get certified as a personal trainer. I'll say this. I know I should have done this before I even started the Minecraft diet. In New Jersey, where I live, it is illegal to run a personal training business without a certification. That being said, it is still probably a good idea to get certified first before you start doing all of that. So I had that realization and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should, after the Minecraft diet is over, maybe I should do that. And that brings us to the next arc, which I like to call, this is my favorite name out of all the arcs I did. I like to call this arc the Studious Server arc. The Studious Server arc. This one lasted from August of 2023 until March of 2024. The Lawless arc is crazy. I got lost in the sauce. I was like, oh, the content. It's spectacular. I've never done better. Certification? What's that? What does that mean? Okay. So, I entered the Studious Server arc. 2 big life changes happened to me after the Minecraft diet ended in August of 2023. Number 1, I stopped making content completely to solely focus on studying to become a personal trainer, right? The way it works is that basically they give you a set amount of time since you purchase the course. It's self-study. That's the option I went with because it was cheapest, and I'm broke. And you have like 6 months after you purchase it to take the exam at a facility and pass. If you pass, you're certified. If you fail, you got to try again. And there's like a fee and all that. And if you don't get certified by the end of the 6 months, there's also a fee again to take the exam. And I was like I just said, I was broke. I was like, all right, I literally at this moment cannot afford to take this exam again. So what I'm going to do is I need to get certified by December. So what I said, I'm like, all right, first of all, after the Minecraft diet clapped me, it did. That's literally the best way I can put it. I was getting absolutely wrecked. I was like, you know what? I need a content break. I need a break from making any kind of content. And two, I needed to focus like most of my time on getting certified by December. And I did. I did get that certification eventually in December. But the reason why it took me so long to get certified was because I had to split my time between the second big life change that happened to me. I started working as a server at a restaurant, right? Like I just said, I was broke. I literally didn't have after the Minecraft diet ended, I literally did not have enough money to sustain myself for much longer, right? With the things I needed to pay for at the time, I needed money. So I needed money to live and also eventually move out of my mom's house, which is where I was living at the time. I used to stream there. That was where the attic was. That was my mom's house. I needed to, if you haven't looked behind me, if you haven't noticed, I'm not exactly in the same setting I was 2 years ago when I stopped streaming. I'm in an apartment now. I'm in my own place, which we'll talk about in a second. But yeah, to go back to what was actually happening back in August of last year, almost a year ago now, I started studying and I started working as a server. That was what I was splitting my time between. And to this day, I still do serve most of the week. I guess we'll talk about in a minute about what my life is like now compared to, I guess, even at this time a year ago. But I was saving up. I needed that money to live and eventually move out of my mom's place. And that's what I did for like the rest of 2023 and into 2024. I did get certified, like it says here. I did get certified in December of 2023 as a personal trainer. But I didn't actually pivot into personal training like I thought I would. I was like, all right, I'm going to start advertising. I'm going to make these fire YouTube videos on the SoundaSheep channel. I'm just going to absolutely confuse everybody who's been watching me. They're going to be like, so he was doing Let's Plays. Then he was doing Legos. Then he did a Minecraft diet series. And now he's just making straight up fitness content. Why am I still subscribed? Why am I still subscribed? That's the exact nightmare I have. I was having, I should say, on like a nightly basis about what all of you guys watching right now were probably thinking to yourselves. But you know, if you're watching this now, you guys stuck out. You guys stuck through and made it through all of these crazy life changes and absolute mind breaks that I was having for the past 2 years. We're here now. That's all that matters, right? So. After I get certified in like December of 2023, I decide to spend the next few months at the beginning of this year, 2024, kind of like just saving up. I was just basically most of the week I was just spending working at my serving job that I still have. Like I said before, I was just working at the serving job and, saving up for that move I was talking about because I had to move out of my mom's house by May and eventually I did. Obviously, it's June now. Almost July, and I did move out of my mom's house at the beginning of May, and there was some malarkey that happened with my move. I've been planning. Waiting on. I should say I'm gonna put my foot in my mouth because there's another slide after this that's gonna talk about what I was just about to touch on. Let's see. Yeah, the test on all my life changes for the past 2 years is gonna be. There's going to be 70 questions. There's 65 multiple choice and 5 open-ended. The last one is going to be like a really big essay, 5 paragraphs, obviously. So, and you're going to have like 30 minutes to do the whole thing. So make sure you really study up tonight. The lawless, yeah. Let's see. Well. Look who it is. Good to see Matt's the cat. Good to see y'all. Yeah, I serve in the sleigh way, not like. Yeah, ignore this image. Ignore the image I put on the slideshow here. That just means, I'm serving like the sleigh way. Yeah. I like that. Okay. Yeah, I was serving in a volleyball team actually. It was a whole like a sports anime. It was crazy. So anyway, let's fast forward to like March of this year, right? Because in March, everything changed. Okay, everything changed. Because I started having some thoughts. I started doing some thinking. To quote Beauty and the Beast, LeFou, I'm afraid I've been thinking. A dangerous pastime, I know. Because what happened was I started thinking about what I really want to do in life, right? I'm at that age. I'm 23 right now, right? And I was 23 at this point. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, what? First of all, I was like, what am I doing with my life? Second of all, I was like, what do I want to do with my life, right? The two existential questions that everybody asks themselves in their 20s and maybe even their 30s and beyond. I don't know. I don't think we ever find out for real what we actually want to be doing because there's so much I could do. But I thought to myself, I'm like, what do I really want to do with my life? What do I really want to do, right? And I started to have some realizations, right, at this crossroads. The first realization I had was one, I missed content creation. I did. It had been like 6 months since the last time I had uploaded a video. Longer, actually. Longer than 6 months. The last video I made at this point in March of this year was the Minecraft diet. And that last episode went up at the beginning of August of last year. Almost a year ago now, right? I miss making content. The first video I've uploaded since then was the return trailer I put up yesterday for today's stream. So I realized I miss content creation, right? And the second thing I realized on the heels of realization number one was number two, I wanted to be a content creator more then I wanted to be a personal trainer, right? Piro, my moderator, and my friend, and we've been talking in my DMs for, like, ever since I stopped streaming. We've been keeping up with each other like little pen pals on Discord. It was so cute. And I was talking to Piro about, like, back in March. I was like, yo, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, Piro. I kind of feel like streaming again. I kind of feel like doing it again. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really know what I wanted to do at the time. I was like, do I go into the personal training? I haven't even really tried it yet. I haven't even gotten a job with it. I kind of want to do it, but, like, I also kind of miss the content. I was kind of like, yo, I kind of miss that. It was fun, and I kind of want to do it again. And at that point, after talking to Piro for a little bit, after talking to Piro in our DMs for a little bit, I realized, you know what? I do actually want to do this more than I wanted to do that, right? But one of the reasons why I realized that was realization number 3. And most importantly, realization number 3, this is what happened. Most importantly, at this time back in March of this year, I realized I missed you. I missed you a lot. That's the truth. As cheesy and corny as it is, I missed you. I missed you. The members of the flock, the viewers, everybody. I missed you guys. I missed you. I'll say it. I'll say it now. I'll say it. I missed you. And what did I miss exactly, though? Well, if I'm being honest, the money. I missed your money. Watching me stream games and paying me to do it. I missed the money. All like $5. No, I played. It was more than that. It was more than that. I missed all the thousands of dollars. I was absolutely. I wish I still had the milk. All the thousands of dollars I was milking out of the flock. I didn't even know you can milk a sheep. It's crazy. But that being said, the money aside, of course, there was also in the corner, the recesses of my heart, a part of me, a small part, very small. I can't emphasize that enough, how small it was. A part of me that emotionally missed content creation. And what did I miss? What did I miss exactly? What was it? I had to do some soul searching. What did I miss? Well, you know what I realized? I missed sharing moments with you, right? With the viewers, with on YouTube, with the chatters in chat here now, right? For example, like on Twitch and all that. I miss sharing those moments with people. Where like the emotion, you know what I mean? Like the hype moments, the sad moments, I didn't play scare games, but sure, like the scary moments, when I realized I was going bald. All those moments, right? I miss that. I really did. I miss doing that stuff, with you guys and like sharing those moments and interacting and like talking about it. Like, I think great examples of like these moments that I'm talking about are like all right, you get a nickel for every time I mention Amori, right? Everybody in chat gets 1 nickel. Like the Amori playthrough is obviously going to be like the most obvious example of like the emotions, the feelings that I'm talking about. Like I missed like those moments, like the finale of Amori, Before Your Eyes, when I streamed Before Your Eyes. There's a video on YouTube if you haven't seen me play Before Your Eyes. That was like I was crying more during Before Your Eyes than I was crying during Amori. And like things like One Shot Solstice, like those emotions. Basically what I'm saying is I miss crying in front of a camera and having people watch me cry. I think I just really like crying is what I'm getting at right now. But no, I mean, the other thing that I missed really was that like seeing you guys like the live interaction, like seeing people be like in chat, be like, oh my god, this is crazy. Like he's seeing this for the first time. I love this moment. This is how like I relate to it, and like this is what I take away from this, and this makes me feel this way. And I'm like, yes, snaps, yeah, it's like poetry. Come on, baby, come on. As I'm like crying and like getting my shirt all wet, I'm like, yes, that's fantastic. Tell us more, please. And I was like, everybody's got a whole story that they're gonna share with us, right? And share with me and share with everybody in chat. And then same thing with like comments. Like comments, I love going through the comments. That's one of my favorite things about posting a YouTube video, is like going through the comments and seeing like what people have to say about whatever I was doing in that video. Like specifically with like games and stuff, or like where like things are getting like emotional, right? Which is usually what's happening with the games I was playing. And I was like, oh my God, this is great. I'm like, they type an essay, I type an essay back. I was trying to respond to all the comments. I missed that. All right. And I was kind of like, I think I want to go back to that more than I want to go into personal training. And you know, I there was this thought in the back of my mind where I was like, we'll talk about this in a second. Let me catch up with chat. Let me catch up with some chat because I was just going on a whole tangent as I'm known to do. Let's see. Yeah, I was thinking Code Red. Hi, Quiet Sky. Good to see you in chat. Good to see you in chat. See, this is the nice thing about anybody who's joining later in the stream, not at the beginning when everybody's like, hi, sheep, hi, sheep, hi, sheep. And I'm like, yes, hello, hello. You all get one hello. If you join now and I recognize your name and you say hi, or if I don't recognize your name, I can actually acknowledge you. I'll be like, ah, yes, Piro, thanks for joining us. Thank you for being here. Thanks for coming, Rev. Like, it's different now, now that we're not at the beginning. But, you guys missed me too. I missed you guys. I'm gonna be honest. I missed you guys. I'm sorry. Is my nines deceiving me? Is this sheep back in the content? I am currently getting lost in the sauce again. Yes, I am. Yeah, I missed the I missed the shared struggle of jump kick. That's right. That's the emotion I missed the most. Is crazy. Don't forget about 9 lives is crazy. That's a deep cut right there if you've been around for a long time. For like the duration of a week. Matt's the cat. Don't worry. Welcome back in. I'll give you plenty more content to comment on if you like. Yeah, the Amori streams, man. It's like, whew, that was a time. I was thinking about that a lot. I was just sitting in like my bathtub with the lights off and like the shower running cold water as I'm listening to like Do You Remember? And I'm like as I'm like crying and being like, I need chat. As I'm like scrolling through, reading all your comments again. I'm like, yeah, I miss this too. So anyway, oh, the book reading streams is crazy. Sigma indeed, Delta Tube. I'm not gonna lie. I've been on that grindstone and I still am. Farming emotions and farming viewers as one does, like any good shepherd. So let's talk about the present, right? So that brings us to March of this year, where I had all these emotions, all flowing through me, right? And what does that bring us to now, right? So in March, I said to myself, and I said to Piro, he can, if he ever leaks our DMs, by all means, I'd be more than happy. Well, you don't have to, Piro. You don't have to leak our DMs, but if he did, it might just make me look better, which I'm okay with. What I'm trying to get at though is I said to Piro in our DMs, I'm like, bro, I was like, bro. It's like Back to the Future. We got to go back. One more time, baby. One more heist to end them all. That's what I said. I got the mods back in too. I DM'd the mods. I'm like, hey, yo, we're getting the gang back together. One more heist. It was like that Rick and Morty heist episode from years ago where they just collected everybody all at once. Like, I'm in. Let's go. Lock in, baby. I can't believe I just said that out loud. That made me throw up. Anyway, but I did say, I'm like, yo, I'm going to come back. I did it. The reason why though, it took me like 3 months to the day, basically to the T, I should say 3 months to the T to actually get back into streaming was because I had to move. I had to move out of my mom's place, and I've never done like a full scale move like I did back in May. And I was like, yo, I always thought to myself, I'm like, yo, they're exaggerating. How hard could the move be? Oh my God, it was bad. It was so rough. Like, I was just like, let it end. I just want to live. Just give me a place to live. And eventually we settled in to the apartment, and that's where I am now. I moved into my first apartment. I'll tell you more stories about the process, I'm sure, during streams eventually. But I'll save those for later. But yeah, I moved into my first apartment. That's where I'm settled in now. So now that I got settled in the apartment, I was like, all right, now I'm ready to get back into streaming. And so what I've basically been doing for the past month is just getting myself back into this, getting ready to start streaming again. And I mean, that brings us to today. Here we are today. I'm ready to return to content. I'm ready to focus on content. But that being said, now that we've talked about the past, we're talking about the present, let's talk about the future. What's in store for the SoundaSheep channel? Well, I don't know. I got no clue. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, we'll figure it out. I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen next. We're gonna play it by ear. We're gonna figure out. And we're gonna see what's up. That's about all I can say. If this is your first stream watching me, this does not bode well for the future of you watching this channel. But don't worry. I'm a pro. I'm just a little rusty. I'm a pro. We're gonna figure this out. So basically, no, don't worry about it, y'all. Don't worry about it. It's censored. No, don't ban me. It's censored. Don't worry about it. Okay? It was censored. That's all. I just watched the viewer count drop by like 4 people. My headcanon is that all of them left at once. They're like, oh my God, am I PG family friendly SoundaSheep stream? A swear? A censored swear word? No. Be gone. Never to return. No. Not to my eyeballs. Look, guys. It's been there was a time skip, right? Characters develop, characters change. They change their hair, they change their outfits, and they change who they are too, okay? I've developed as a character. I think maybe some of you have changed as well. I don't know. For all I know, some of you have been in like cryostasis and you just woke up. Like it's like that movie Passengers. Like your cryostasis ended by mistake when the notification went out. It was like boop boop boop. SoundaSheep is returning, and you're like, I've been waiting for this for 2 years. And you're the same person. But me, I've changed. I've matured. I've gone from completely PG to PG-13 with censorship. Actually, no, the way PG-13 movies work is I'm pretty sure you get 1 swear word. You get 1. This is my 1. So like each stream, I can keep it PG-13 because I get 1 swear word. This is my swear, and it's censored. Chill. Okay. They turned it off. No, that's crazy. Oh, by the way, wait, I'm gonna do it one more time. I'm gonna give a shout out to one person in particular, Iron Dragon. I need to shout you out specifically. Do you guys see? I'm gonna tell everybody why. Do you guys trust me? It matters. This right here, the chat, it looks bad. I know. Don't worry. I know it looks awful right here. Don't worry. It looks awful. It's as good as it's gonna get. But the reason why I was able to get this working was because Iron Dragon, I'm sorry for calling you out specifically, but Iron Dragon commented when I scheduled today's stream, you can enter live chat ahead of time, and they did. And they sent a message being like, yo, I just found you, like, this is awesome. And I was like, thank you. Because I couldn't actually see these chat messages. I couldn't see these until Iron Dragon commented, and I was like, yes, it's working. And I messed with it, and I made it work, and it looks, it doesn't look good still, but it's working, and that's what mattered most. So thank you, Iron Dragon, for commenting on the live chat. Oh my God. Let's see. Oh, Banana Guru, that's you, is crazy. Sorry, Iron Dragon, for calling you out, but shout out to you. Okay, so let's get back to it, guys. What is my goal now that I'm back here? I don't know what's going to happen next. I don't know what tomorrow looks like. to use a cliche. But I do know what my goal is. My goal this time is to become a underlined YouTuber. I want to be a YouTuber. And the reason why I highlight that is because I don't exactly want to be a streamer per se. I know that's ironic since we're streaming right now and yada, yada, yada. And this is my big return to live streaming. Oh my God, it's been 2 years. I know. I'm streaming again. And like, everybody's like, yes, he's back. And I'm like, thank you for all the hype. But I don't actually want to be a streamer. What I really want to be is a YouTuber, specifically. It goes back to that idea I mentioned earlier about building up like a self-sustaining business. I think one of the nice things about being a YouTuber over a streamer specifically is that once you like, the way I look at YouTubers and like YouTube videos in general and posting content online is this idea of like, it's kind of like passive income in a way. You know what I mean? It's like you upload the video, like you get the sponsorship, you get the ad revenue, and the video just sits there, right? Unless for whatever reason you like cleanse your channel and start deleting things, those videos will always stay up there. And in a sense, like the more videos you have, the more money it all comes back to the moolah, the more money you make, right? Because it just starts like compounding in a way where it's not compounding, but like you get more videos, you make more money. That's what I'm getting at, right? And so I like that idea. I like that idea of just being like, oh yes, allow me to post this, such as the one you're watching right now on screen. Allow me to post this banger video, and then we'll get hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views, and with a sponsorship and ad revenue, and you know, I'll just pump it full of ads, as an evil YouTuber does. Just pump it full of ads and just let the video sit online on the channel, and it just generates money. You know what I mean? Come on. So anyway, one of the things, the other thing that I should mention is that like the thing that I don't actually, there is some things about streaming, about any job that I dislike. One of the things about streaming that I dislike is that like I feel like I don't have like the stamina for long streams. You know what I mean? I'm like a glass cannon in a sense, right? Like when you get me behind the camera for whatever time I do it, like even though it's short, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. That's literally what I am as a streamer. I'm like a glass cannon in the sense that like while I last, I'm fantastic. I'm like as long as I'm actually able to stream, I'm great, right? They're great, right? I have the energy, I have the jokes. Come on, guys, hype me up. Tell me that I'm great. You know I'm great. Come on, chat. Come on, agree with me. Agree? Somebody, please, somebody agree. I'm great while I'm here, right? But I'm not like I'm like a glass cannon in the sense that like once I hit that wall, I hit it. I'm like cryostasis, like Link, wake up, Link. Like that's like I'm knocked out, bro, because I have no energy left, right? I do not have these. If you want an example, go think back to the Amori-thon, right? Where I streamed Amori like all week long, multiple. Basically, it was like one playthrough. I'm still stressed about it. Like I did like one stream that was like 12 hours. I'm not built for this, guys. I don't have the stamina. I have health. I don't have Well, no, I'm a glass cannon. I don't have either. I can't do either. I can't stream for 8 hours like some people can. But while I'm here, I'm fun, right? I'm fun. Tell me I'm fun. So great. Thank you. You are large. That's what matters most. I'm huge. I don't know if that's exactly the compliment I was fishing for, but I'll take that one as well. Goated. Goated is a great way to say it. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. If you don't, mods, anybody who doesn't compliment me who's in chat right now gets banned, okay? They got 3 more minutes to type up a nice compliment, okay? Anybody else gets banned. I just lost 2 viewers immediately. The mods are like, got it. Audit. They're gone right now. So anyway, let's get back to it. So I'm not built for long streams. So that's one of the reasons why I don't actually think I want to be a streamer per se, but I like to stream. That's the thing. I still like to stream. I think my main focus though is YouTube. And what I specifically want to do this time around, and maybe this is the thing that actually scared those viewers away from watching the stream, was I want to make video game essays. Nobody's ever done that before, right? Isn't that crazy, guys? I want to do video game video essays. Nobody's ever done those before. That's crazy. Nobody's ever done a video game video essay. I know, it's such a unique idea, but not only do I want to start making video game video essays, I actually do have, the reason why these thumbnails are on screen and there's this Deltarune video playing to the right is because I actually have made video essays before on the channel. I never really said like, oh yeah, I'm going full ham on video essays before. Now I am. And the video essays I want to make, right, are maybe like a little bit different than the video essays you might be used to on YouTube. If you don't watch video essays, just to let you guys know, like it's basically what it sounds like. It's like a video version of an essay where somebody will talk about a topic for a while. Usually they're long videos, like 20 minutes plus, most of them, and where like they talk about a topic. But there is, to go on the heels of why I'm explaining what a video essay is, there's a reason why I mentioned that. I watch a lot of video essays. That's like the majority of YouTube videos I consume nowadays. But the thing is, like, I've noticed, and most of them are video game video essays, but I've noticed this like trend. I'm not gonna call anybody out, obviously, and you know, there's plenty of people who do it, and like these videos are still good. These are still great videos. But I watch them still too. I'm a hypocrite, I guess, if you wanna say this, but maybe controversial opinion here. Like there's a lot of videos that I feel like don't argue anything. You know what I mean? They kind of just like talk about something, or maybe like explain the story, kind of like do like a story recap and say this is a great game. Like, you know what I mean? It's like then those are usually like my least favorite video essays, like the ones that don't really like go into anything or like argue a point. I think what I want to do is make those types of videos. Obviously, I want to make I want to make the basic video essays. No, I want to actually make the video essays where like I argue a point, right? Basically like the video version of like a high school thesis. You know what I mean? Where it's like, think back to like English class, at least in America. Think back to like English class in high school, right? Where you have to read a book, right? You read a book, and then the teacher is like, okay, everybody, for your essay about the book, you need to come up with a point, and you need a thesis, and you need to defend it. You use examples, talk about what it means, like why you think that the author is trying to make this point, like what's the theme of the book. Like, I feel like that's something that doesn't happen nearly as often for video games, and a lot of video games, and like the ones I love the most are the ones with like deep characters, deep stories, deep meanings as well. And I really want to like examine that and like explore games and talk about like what I think the meaning is, what impact that has on people, like or what lessons you can take away from playing that game, and like really like argue a thesis and give examples of, like, this is why I think that like Amori is about this and about like moving on with life, and then talk about it, and then talk about like how like Amori is trying to teach you to do that. Like, what's like, for example, for like Amori, it would be like, you know, like the answer isn't to like isolate yourself and try and hide these demons, it's to acknowledge them and, you know, get help from like friends and socialize. And, you know, like that's just an example of like something I might argue in an essay, and that's like what I want to do. I want to do that. That's one of the reasons why I want to come back. I was like, you know what, I got these ideas, I can do it. So yeah, that's my tangent about what I want to do on YouTube now. Really quickly before we go to the next slide, you keep watching the Deltarune gameplay to the right while I catch up with chat. Yeah, we needed to wait another 2 years to see if chat works. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna make my money and then leave again. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna just do Let's Plays actually. Let's see. Deltarune backwards. This is a good video. If you want a good example of a good video. No, I'm just playing. This is this video is banger. All the videos are bangers, obviously. Why wouldn't they be? Let's see. Okay. So anyway, yeah, the 12-hour stream was crazy. Hey, Yai, thank you. Nice haircut. I did do a time skip glow up. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Lovely stream is right. Which video game will I start with? That's a great question, actually. We're going to get to that in just a second. And, oh my god, Fear and Hunger? I won't say anything. Don't get your hopes up, though. That's all I'll say. But that's a deep game. Yeah, I mean, like that's one of the things Iron Dragon, like that's one of the things that like this comment right here, the one next to my face right now, is one of the things that I'm thinking about too. Like that's part of where I'm coming from, is like the summary part of those videos is the worst. Like that's the part I'm like skip. Like yeah, like like and a lot of video essays I feel like about video games will just do that. You know what I mean? Like if you watch video essays as well, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. Like those are the ones that are usually my least favorites, are the ones that are just like, hey, this is the story, and this is the game. This is what happened. Yay! You know what? Let me give you like an example of a bad video essay. No, I'm playing. Let me give you an example of a video essayer who I really like, and if anybody wants like inspiration, I should say. Well, yeah, if you want to get inspired and make your own video essays, this is a good example too, I guess. But let me tell you one. There's one YouTuber I recently discovered who I think does like a really good job at the video essays. Here, I'm gonna type their. Actually, I don't know if I can link it right now, and I'm not gonna get out of the slide for the moment. But this, I just sent it. Did that go through chat? That YouTuber, I feel like, is making great video essays. That's kind of like the direction I want to head in. They have a great one on Super Paper Mario that I loved. And that was kind of like, oh, yeah. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do too. So that's like a good example of somebody who like talks about because you do need to talk about the story of a game, I think, in a video essay if you want to make it like easily accessible to everybody. Because like if you just like, unlike in like a high school English class essay where you're like the teacher's like, don't summarize the book. We've all read it. I don't need to know what the story is. I've read the book a million times. No, with a video essay, you do need to summarize like what happened if you're talking about like a game or a movie or a book. Even you do need to summarize what happened if you want to reach the most amount of people, because if you just like, yeah, no, so I played the game, and here's the morals to take away, unless it's like a really popular game, you know what I mean, like Hollow Knight or something like that. I feel like you need to summarize the story, because if it's like some really niche indie game, you're like, hey guys, I'm gonna talk about this game for the next half an hour, but you need to play it first. Go spend 10 hours worth of your time doing homework just so you can watch this one half-an-hour video. You got to summarize. For some games. For a lot of games, to be honest. But yeah, if you played the game before, then yeah, that's definitely the most skippable part, easily. But I'll probably do some summary as well, but not make that like the most of the video. Lotus, it is real. It is real. And it's really happening, and I'm really talking about my plans for the streams. It's kind of crazy that this is happening, but yes, we're here. So anyway, back to the present. Let's see what's up with this. So I want to do video essays. Let's get back on topic. I may as well stream those games. You know what I mean? To go back to the topic I was talking about before, the reason we got into this, I want to get into the video essays, but if I'm gonna make a video essay about a game, I may as well stream it. You know what I mean? Like, I miss those moments. I miss sharing those moments with you guys and experiencing those games for the first time. So that being said, what is the future of my streams? What does that look like? I should have just made these videos that play. Oh wait, no, these are just thumbnails. That's right. These are thumbnails from my Twitch days. I was always built for YouTube streaming. I was making thumbnails I was like the only Twitch streamer making thumbnails for my VODs. And on YouTube, you need to make a thumbnail before you even start streaming. I was built for this. I don't know why I didn't switch over sooner. But anyway, let's talk about the future. Speaking of the streams, let's talk about the future of the streams, right? Here's what's up with it, guys. This is all tentative. I don't know. Things are going to change, I'm sure. But as of right now, this is what things look like. Number one, my goal is to stream at least once a week, okay? As of right now, that stream schedule is going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 7 p.m. EST. So like the same time I started today at 4 o'clock p.m. EST, I'm going to start again tomorrow, and we're going to start playing our first game. We're going to get into that in a second. No. Let's not jump the gun. We're going to start playing the first game. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. That's the next slide. Bear with me. I know everybody's excited, and nobody's going to be disappointed about the game I'm going to dedicate the rest of my streaming to for the next few weeks. But anyway, when I'm not working on those video essays I was talking about that I want to make, I'm going to stream more, right? When I am working on a video, I'm going to stream less. I still have to divide my time between streaming, editing videos, and writing videos too. But also the bread and butter thing I literally need to do to survive is work that serving job I mentioned before, right? I still need to do that, go figure, to make money and afford, you know, to live here, to have an apartment to live in. And, you know, can you imagine Francis homeless? Look at him. He's not built for the streets. He's built for my bed. Francis and I need a place to live, and we need a roof, and we also need food. So food is expensive. I'm sure everybody knows that. And so is gas and everything else. I've quickly learned. And insurance. My God. If you don't pay for insurance or groceries yet, do not take that time for granted like I did. When I moved out in May, like the world was just like, what do you think this was, you idiot? You thought you could live it for free? Huh? You thought life was cheap? Smack me again. Oh. I was like, no, I'm sorry. I'll pay. Like, yeah, you want to live? You want to live? More money. Here's another payment you got to make. Now we're going to do gas and car insurance, renter's insurance, and groceries all at the same time. But I'm still alive. I'm here. We can afford. We're living. We're fine. Don't worry. This isn't a call for help. So anyway, that being said, I still need to work, right? I still need to work that part-time job as a server, and that's what I spend most of my week doing, and that's what I still have to keep doing until I get to the point where my dreams come true. Haven't sung that in a while. Until the dreams come true and I actually become a full-time YouTuber. And we're going to talk about that in a minute as well. But for right now, when I'm not working on a video, I'm going to stream less just because I need to work on the video and make that happen. And that's where I feel like the most amount of money can actually... I know I keep talking about money. I hope you guys don't mind that I keep talking about money, but I need to talk about money because I need to be realistic with you guys about what I need to do to make this happen. You want this to happen? I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest about what I need to do, right? So in all honesty, like the most amount of money that I'm most likely, at least for now, gonna be making from content creation would be to make like a banger YouTube video, and then, you know, it pops off and like, oh my God, the ad revenue. Yes, just bathing in the money at that point. You know what I mean? And what's this? A sponsor? Come on in. Well, I hope I'm not bathing still when the sponsor comes in, because then they might not want to sponsor me anymore. Or they may want to sponsor me more. Who knows? But anyway, yes, that's how you make the most amount of money. I feel like making the actual videos. So I need to dedicate more time to that when I'm working on a video. I need to make the video happen and I get it out onto the channel. So I'm gonna stream less during those times. I'll obviously update you guys, like community post, Discord. If you're not on the Discord, join the Discord. That's the best way to actually get updates on what the heck is happening. The Discord should be linked in the description of this video, so you can go check it out there. If you're not already on the Discord, highly recommend joining the Discord, because I'm also going to be more active on the Discord now. I won't lie, the server's been dead for a long time, but I'm going to take that. It's like, if Francis is the server, I'm going to take it, and I'm going to be like, you will live. And then, kind of like give it a, CPR. We're bringing life back into the Discord, okay, guys? So if you want a cool community to join, hop on in. Fast forward like a week from now, where the server's just dead, where I'm just like, no, forget the Discord, don't worry about it. But anyway, I'm just gonna stream games for the foreseeable future, by the way. That's the next point I wanted to make before we talk about what game I'm gonna stream first. But like I said, if I'm gonna make video essays, that's gonna be my main focus. Maybe we'll do variety every now and then, or like a collab or something. I have no idea. But for as of right now, I just plan on streaming games, and go figure that's probably what most of you guys want to see anyway. So before I reveal what that first game is gonna be, starting tomorrow with tomorrow's stream, what game I'm gonna play through first, let me read some chat messages. Yeah, I'm gonna do a moral lessons of Among Us video. That's gonna be wild. That's actually gonna be the first one, obviously. And you know what? I gotta stream Among Us too, so that's all I'm gonna play. That's actually the first game. I don't know how you figured it out, Ian, but yeah, we're just playing Among Us. You know, I did think about Iron Dragon says, how about making gameplay videos and adding an essay onto it afterwards? I'll be honest, like if I did actually, what is it? Make like a Let's Play too. If I had an editor is what I'm trying to say. Like I want to make the video essays and I know I can do that all on my own. But like if I got to the point where like, let's take like a big streamer like I like Dog VA for example, or like Point Crow, right? Like they have separate second channels where they upload their Let's Plays, right, as like fully edited videos. Like here's the whole thing, you can watch it. And I love watching those myself too, instead of watching like the whole VOD, because it's like a compressed highlight reel, you know what I mean? I love those videos. But I feel like the reason, you know, I can't talk for them, but you know, I feel like it becomes a lot easier when you have like that team behind you. Well, I mean, this is just logical. When you have that team of editors behind you to make those videos for them, like I highly doubt at this point that like Dog or like Point Crow, for example, the ones I use, are probably like looking at those videos and being like, and editing all of them themselves. I'm sure they are part of the process. Obviously, it's their videos, but like they have editors and that helps them make those types of videos. So maybe one day, if I get, well, obviously one day as the big plan, I would love to be able to hire like an editor or maybe even a team of editors, to make those types of videos for me, and maybe make like a second channel or where I can post those types of that type of content. But for right now, no Let's Play edits. But the nice thing about streaming on YouTube is that if you ever do want to go back and watch my Let's Play of a game, I'm going to stream it here on SoundaSheep on this channel. So it's always going to be in the live tab, right, on my channel. You'll always, like this VOD, you'll always be able to go back and watch it. So you can see how I played through the game and how I got to the points I made in the video, for example. And we're just a second, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna get to that game. I know I keep teasing the game. I'm gonna play first. But let's see. I'm sorry about the delay. Hello, Stalo. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Second, yeah, the first game we're gonna be playing. The first game we're playing is Amori. Who would have guessed? Yeah, money is a factor. We're gonna resurrect the server. Discord link is in the description of the stream. Yeah. Post all the art. I love all the art. So editor right here, maybe one day, Seamaster, maybe one day. Once I actually have money to pay an editor with. But that being said, okay, caught up with chat. Let's talk about this game. What am I playing first? The suspense is killing me. I don't even know. I made the slideshow and I don't even know what game I'm playing first. So guys, let's do a drum roll, please. Everybody's doing it, right? You guys are all doing it on your side too? Embarrassing yourselves? I hope family members are watching you guys tap on your desks or laps or tables right now. But what game is it? 3, 2, 1. I had a feeling it was gonna be that. Oh my god. Oh, I knew it was gonna be In Stars and Time. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Did you know? No, you didn't. How would you? You know how many games are on Steam I could have picked? Oh no, I lost viewers. As soon as they saw the game, they're like, nope. In Stars and Time, not that garbage. No, In Stars and Time. In Stars and Time. That's the first game we're playing. Let's see. So that is going to be the first game on the itinerary. If you don't know what this game is, allow me to pull up the Steam page on my phone and read the description to you, because it will probably do a better job of describing it than I would. I was going to have like the trailer playing on the stream right now, like instead of having like this like just static image, but I decided I'm still deathly afraid of copyright strikes, so I was not going to do that. But In Stars and Time, straight from the Steam page. Imagine the trailer in the back of your head, or you can just look it up online. Live with the ever-present burden of being trapped in a time loop only you can know about in this turn-based RPG. Create a better future for you and your friends. Find hope where there is none left. Pray to the stars and free yourself from time. Ooh, I got chills, baby. I got chills reading that off of Steam. It's got almost 2,500 reviews, overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. Okay? It's not exactly a hidden gem if you're in the RPG space. I know probably a decent amount of you guys are RPG fans, and you've probably either seen or played this game before yourself. But I haven't played it, I haven't seen it played, and I've heard great things about the game from reviews, but also, like, I've heard, like, great things about, like, the characters. It's a great character piece, and, like, I'm really excited to, like, coming to, like, a Mori, add another nickel to the jar. I was gonna say, though, that it's a good character piece, it's a good game, I've heard, and we're gonna play it, okay? We're gonna play it. That's the first game, In Stars in Time, baby. In Stars in Time, starting tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST. That is the first game I'm going to play. I should mention, by the way, I didn't say this before, when I was talking about... Guys, look, the Brita's back. This is the same Brita I've had since I first started streaming. I have not replaced this Brita. The filter I've replaced, but the Brita itself has always been the same ever since I started. I bought this Brita because I was streaming. I was like, oh, I need something to hold the water in. So... I really just spilled it. Come on. Okay. I got it. I just had to get it. Wipe up the water I just spilled on my desk. Okay. What was I saying before? I don't even remember now, guys. I'm so washed up. Why are you watching? Of she playing this pop-up in the bottom right. Oh, yeah. If you have me friended on Steam, you may have noticed me playing the game In Stars in Time in advance, just because I had to open up the game and be like, does this work? Like, I was testing, like, the audio in OBS and, like, all that, and I'm like, okay, cool. I was getting my scenes ready for the streams. It does work. So, but I was opening In Stars in Time a lot over the past few weeks because I was like, all right, I need to make sure this works. So I already have, like, an hour down in the game, but it's all been on the title screen, so don't worry. I haven't seen anything. You want to play it so bad? Well, Rainbow, you got two choices. You can either watch me play it or play it yourself. No, I'm just playing. You can play it with me. Play it at the same time. Play along. Yeah, and of course, no backseating. Obviously, we'll go over some rules, I'm sure, at the beginning of the stream tomorrow, where my mods will do a great job of moderating chat, as they do and as they've done. Indie game I've never heard of. It's probably Masterpiece. Yes, if you've never watched me before, by the way, and you're watching the stream for the first time, and you never watched me do video game stuff or, like, stream or any of my Let's Plays on the YouTube channel, one, I recommend watching them, as I keep saying. But two, the other thing I want to mention is that the types of games that interest me are mostly indie, right? Like, you're never really, unless you know, Papa Nintendo cooks up another banger, I guess, in one of their franchises, you're most likely never gonna get me playing like a big AAA game, right, on stream. But that being said, what you do get is even better, because I love indie games. Indie games is my jam, and I love streaming those, and I love playing them. And those usually, in my experience, are the ones with the best stories, right? And that's what I want from my games. I want to have a great big old story, something to enjoy, something to really take home and take in. Instead of sitting on that screen, though, I'm gonna go back to this while I talk about other stuff, so you guys have something to watch, instead of me just staring at the ad about me being like, you should become a channel member. We'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, what I was going to say before, though, was, speaking of those games, like indie games, like Deltarune. What I was going to say, though, was that if you could even consider Deltarune indie at this point, I don't know. But what I was going to say, and maybe AA games too, like Devolver Digital stuff, those are my jam, right? Those are the types of games I like to play, and those are the ones I'm going to stream. I don't plan on, in case anybody was thinking about it, because I know most of us have been corrupted by Amori, and it literally, like, you know, is the only thing I ever think about. I don't know if you guys can relate, but I think about it on a daily basis. That being said, I don't plan on like going back and making videos about any of the games I've played in the past. Like, I was talking to Piro in DMs earlier. I would love to make like a video about like needy streamer overload, for example. Like, I mean, I guess I could go back and make a video about it, but like at the same time, I also kind of want to experience new games instead of just like going back and like, because I don't even have the old VODs saved. I deleted them. I was like, when I was like, I'm gonna become a personal trainer, I was like, delete. I don't need this on my hard drive anymore. Delete, clear up like hundreds worth of gigabytes of storage of old VODs. And so I deleted all the old VODs. I don't even have them anymore. So like things like, God, like things like Amori, things like Needy Streamer Overload, for example, Before Your Eyes, I would have to go back and play again to be like, okay, I can now I have something to say about this. I can make like a video about it. So I don't plan on going back and making videos about the old games I've played, the old games I've streamed, but we got a lot of good videos coming up for new games like In Stars in Time, which just came out a few months ago. That being said, when I posted the MC in the art channel, yes, SBF, I heard it through my, I got a notification. I was just you screaming. Yeah, if you've never heard of In Stars in Time, the game I'm going to start tomorrow, yeah, I mean, if you like, yeah, exactly. It says on the Steam page, it's similar to Amori, it's similar to Darkest Dungeon 2. If you like RPGs, it's a banger, from what I've heard. Yeah, Groundhog Day, the video game. Yeah, it's an RPG. I would show gameplay, I just don't feel like pulling up the trailer. You know what I mean? Let's see. Like, who am I and why am I important? Well, you see, growing up, my nana always told me I was important. So now I, as an adult, a 23-year-old male, have internalized that and believe I'm important, right? Do I know who I am yet? No, I have no idea who I am. But we're figuring that out one step at a time. So yeah, it's gonna be the first game some of you guys have watched me play, and I'm really excited for that. Yeah, my mind is filled with Amori and One Shot. That's yeah, it's like it's like the ping pong match. It's the pong game going on in my brain. It's just those two games. It's just like One Shot, Amori, One Shot, Amori. I can relate. Need a Streamer Overload was a crazy game. So guys, that being said, I don't plan on going back to old games. We're gonna do In Stars in Time starting tomorrow at 4 p.m. EST. Be there or be square, or just watch the VOD. That's always an option too, and they were not gonna go away. But one of the last things I want to talk about, this is like one of the last slides in the PowerPoint actually, is going back to like in all seriousness, for just a second, to go back to what I was saying before about like the money side of this stuff, right? About trying to actually make this into a career. Never, and you know, I make jokes, but I hope I never actually make anybody feel pressured, unless your name is Piro, and you're one of my moderators. I never want to make you feel pressured to donate or contribute or anything like that. I'm gonna make this happen. I promise myself. I've committed to the bit. I've committed to the streamer return bit. I've committed to the bit by doing this stream today that you're currently watching, right? I'm in this, right? I'm gonna try and my hardest to make this into my career, full-time job, etc., etc. Words for saying that this is gonna be my thing and I'm gonna make money from this. And I don't want anybody to ever feel pressured to donate or become a channel member. Which, as it says here, that's currently like the best way, in my opinion, to support the channel is to become a channel member. It's like the YouTube equivalent of becoming like a Twitch sub. If you're familiar, if you've never become a YouTube channel member before, that's like the closest thing I can possibly compare it to. Nobody should ever feel pressured to do that. And if I do make you feel pressured, mods, call me out, right? Mods and anybody else, call me out if I do it too much, if I make too many jokes. But look, seriously, if you want to support and if you can, that's the best way at the time to do that and, you know, help me do this full time. Some of the perks I just want to go through really quickly are loyalty badges, like the ones you see up here. These are the ones you're going to get next to your name in chat when you become a member. And just like on Twitch, these ones change the longer you've been a member. Custom emojis such as Sound of Thonkin, Sound of Swole, pictured down here. Bottom right, these are classic emojis that you probably, or emotes that you recommend or recognize from Twitch that you can use in my chat and my comment section. Early video access, this is one of the ones. So now we're getting into like the stuff that's like YouTube unique. Early video access, specifically because, what is it? What my plan is for the YouTube videos is to actually upload those like a week in advance for channel members specifically. So if you become a channel member, you'll get access to those videos a week in advance before the rest of the masses. Shout outs, so that means like obviously on the streams like I did earlier for Rev and for Joe. Shout out to you guys again for becoming channel members. That's one of the things I did, but also during the YouTube videos as well. I'm sure you've seen plenty of people do that with like their channel members and their Patreons. Priority replies. I try to reply to all of my comments on every single video. I'm going to get back into that habit now that I'm back, baby. But I try to reply to all of them, but your comment's going to get a priority response from me before everybody else. And then finally, you get a Discord role, a special Discord role automatically. If you link up your YouTube channel with your Discord account, then you're going to get an automatic Discord role. If you're on the Discord server, I mean, that says, hey, you are a shooting star. That's what I'm calling my channel members, shooting stars. That's a throwback actually to my Twitch days, because I used to have a channel point redemption where you could become a shooting star by using enough channel points. And now there's a paywall if you want to be a shooting star. Now there's a paywall, and I've updated the roles on Discord. No, if you used to watch the streams, actually, if you go onto the Discord, you might notice that the roles are different because I've updated the Discord. And one of them is that I took all of the old like channel point roles that you might have had on the Discord, and I made it into one. And I think I called it like Twitch OG viewer or OG Twitch viewer. So that, I feel like that's a real badge of honor, because nobody else is going to get that. Everybody who has it right now, if you don't have it and you were an OG viewer, let us know on the Discord, and we'll be sure to give you me or one of the mods will give you the role. And we're like, oh yeah, for sure, you were an OG viewer. But from now on, any new people who weren't viewers on Twitch before the pre-time skip sheep, you will not get the role. So that's for the very special stars who used to watch the streams and for some reason came back. I don't know why you would. The price on the channel memberships nowadays, $4.99 a month, same price as like a tier 1 subscription on YouTube, on Twitch. I try to price it similarly, and I think you get a decent amount of stuff. You don't get channel points, and you do not get, because there's no channel points on YouTube, and you also do not get ad-free viewing on YouTube, unfortunately, for being a channel member. Just want to point that out. Be realistic. So, that is the PowerPoint. And now, I'd like to open the room to anybody in chat. Do we have... Holy crap, it's been an hour and 40 minutes already. Huh. My OBS doesn't actually say anything. It doesn't have, like, a timer on it. I'm sure I could set that up where it says you've been streaming for this long. Oh, it does, actually. I just noticed that. I've never used OBS before. This is actually my first... Funny enough, because, like, if you're a viewer, you're probably like, oh, everyone uses OBS. That's what people use. Streamlabs OBS or regular OBS Studio. I used to use... when I was streaming on Twitch before the pre-time skip, I used to use Twitch Studio, which was like a very easy access, like go right into it and like, you know, you're good to start streaming, like a very bare bones streaming platform as well as streaming software. I used to use Twitch Studio. So this is actually my very first live stream using OBS. And honestly, I think I like it more. I kind of wish I started using OBS sooner. But that was actually one of the things I spent the last month setting up, was making sure OBS actually worked. But let me see. Anybody have any questions? Now is a good time to ask. We'll do like a quick Q&A for the next like 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna head out for today. But I'll be back tomorrow for In Stars in Time, the very first stream. That's gonna be from 4 to 7 p.m. EST tomorrow. But anyway, I was there during the one shot. I mean, does this mean I'm an OG Twitch viewer? Yes, Seamaster, you are considered an OG Twitch viewer at that point. Ian says, hey, I stumbled out of the safe spot after this time skip. Where am I? That's a good question I ask on a daily basis when I wake up. I'm like, what the heck is happening with my life? He's goated. That's all I got to say. Thank you so much. OBS is great, but it needs a bit of dabbling to get it right. Yeah, it was a little bit of dabbling. Like, look at how scuffed this looks to my right. It's such a paradise once you do get it set up. Yeah, I like it. I like it so far. Let's see. I mean, look. What is my policy on game suggestions is a great question. So, if you want to recommend a game... North Moment Glide, I'm back. Thank you. I'm glad you're back too. That's all I gotta say. But back to the question. If my policy on game suggestions, if you want to recommend a game, I am totally open to that. I would actually love to get some game recommendations from you guys, because I'm sure there are... I try my best to, like, dive into the... I'm sorry. I don't know why that was the way I was describing this, but I'm gonna put my hands down. The way I like to dive into the depths of Steam is what I was trying to emphasize there. I like to dive into the depths of Steam to find the games that I want to stream. That's always been the case. Like even pre-time skip and post-time skip, that's the same case. But I'm not great at finding all the games. They can be super niche. They could have like 5 reviews, and if you're like, this is a banger, I will look at it, right? And the best way to recommend, or it could be like the biggest game, be like 100,000, like it could be like Hollow Knight, like for example. You could recommend that too. I've played Hollow Knight before, so I'll just nip that in the bud. I'm not gonna play Hollow Knight, but Silk Song. When in like 80 years when we finally get it, we'll play Silk Song. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing Team Cherry. Let him cook. Let Team Cherry cook. But what I was going to say was that if you want to recommend a game, go into the Discord. There's a channel called Recommendations. That's the greatest place to put it, and I will check out the Steam game. If you're like, hey, I think this would be a good game for Sheep to stream. It's got a great story. That's the kind of stuff I look. Good characters, great story, and the gameplay is neither here nor there. I'm mostly in it for the emotions, for the feels. You know what I mean? If you have a game that you think is up that alley that I haven't played before and that I don't know about, then yeah, by all means, send it out. Or I might know about it. If you're like, hey, Sheep, are you gonna play Ori and the Will of the Wisps finally? I'd be like, actually, that might be a good game. Wait a minute, that might actually be a good game to stream. Because I know Ori and the Will of the Wisps is supposed to be a really good sequel. We'll think about it. So that's the best way to suggest. Do I just say in like the general chat to get the OG Twitch viewer role if I don't have one? Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna try my best to like read through all of the Discord and catch up on messages. So yeah, if you wanna try and get the OG Twitch viewer role, if you don't already have it on the Discord, then yeah, maybe in general chat. I don't have the role in Discord yet. Yeah, we'll see if we can get it. If maybe if one of my mods are listening right now, if they could give it to Seamaster on the Discord, that would be, and Rainbow too, if they don't already have them. Just curious, SBF says, did you ever finish Celeste? I remember not watching after Chapter 2 because I wanted to do it for myself, and now I'm a little insane and 100% it. I did finish streaming Celeste, but actually, hang on, let me go back in the slideshow. Let's go back a little bit. So look, if you look here, this is actually in the bottom right now. This was the thumbnail I did use for the final stream of Celeste, right? This is from the closer to the end of the game. But if I go back far, where is it? There it is. Here it is. If I go back far enough, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I did finish Celeste, but I didn't finish my Let's Play series on the YouTube channel, and I never will. I don't have the old VODs saved anymore. I deleted them from my hard drive because I was like, I'm going to clear up space. I'm not going to be a YouTuber anymore. I'm going to be a personal trainer. So I cleared them from my hard drive. I cleansed my hard drive in a sense. And so I don't actually still have the VOD saved. And there's only one video on the channel of me playing Celeste, but it's a banger. And if you want to watch me play Celeste, there's one video of it. It's like 30 minutes long. Go check that out on the channel. But I did finish streaming the game. I could do a game recommendation doc. That actually would be a good idea. Maybe I could like pin that in the recommendations, or I could just make like a new Discord channel. Let me write that down. That's a good idea. Who would have guessed? My audience? You guys are so smart. The flock has such great ideas. Discord channel. I'll try and make that after the stream today, actually. Let's see. Discord channel for Game Rex. Very nice. Good idea. Do you have any ideas for viewer interactions? I always think it's fun when you can like take part in polls or stuff like that. I do. I think for what is it? I know a lot of like YouTubers who have memberships turned on and who like try and like, actively do stuff with them, which I think honestly they should if people are paying for it. Try your best to, provide what services you can. Obviously, you don't have to do everything, but I like basically what I'm trying to say is that like, one of the things I think I want to eventually get to would be for like channel members to get to vote on like a game, right? I'm not at that point yet, and I don't have enough channel members to warrant doing that. But if I get to a point where I'm like, that makes sense, where I'm like, I have a lot of game recs, and I don't know what game I want to play next, I might just like be like the channel members vote on it, and that'll let them do it. If you're talking about viewer interactions, like channel points or like stuff like that, I used to do that pre-time skip, right, in my old streams, but I think a lot of old viewers will be able to agree with this. I think one of the problems I had with doing like channel point redemption stuff was that it really did. We can watch one shot in the background in the meantime. This is from the Solstice route. One of the problems that I had with channel point redemptions is that like they were fun, right? And it was a nice reward for people for watching the stream, but they really ate up my time. Like, I don't know if it was just me being okay, it was probably mostly just me being bad at balancing, like, doing the redemptions and then also, like, playing the game. But, like, I would get really stuck. Like, I would spend, like, 10, 15 minutes on, like, one redemption, right? Just because it would be, like, such a side tangent. And then I'd be like, okay, we got to keep playing. But then I would also, like, stop after 3 hours. So I was like, all right, it ate up so much time. So one of the things I'm not doing this time around is channel points or channel point redemptions. So viewer interactions in that sense, no. I'm sorry to say it, but no. Just because I know myself and I know what one of my problems was when I was streaming pre-time skip. I want to make sure that's not an issue this time around. This time as a post-time skip streamer. Hey, I fell asleep. Can you start the presentation over? Sure. Yeah, let's go to the start. Let's go to the, hang on. Yeah, I got you. Okay, guys, so we're gonna start the presentation over again. We'll do it one more time just for Jow. The washed up streamers return, a PowerPoint by SoundaSheep. And so next, its gameplay is fun as well. In Stars and Time has good gameplay, not just plots. That's good to know. I like the sound of that. Hey, Sheep, can you play this indie game called Amori? It's really unknown and it came out yesterday. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I think I've heard of that. I don't know where I've heard of it. I think I've heard of Amori. Sounds kind of familiar. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'll check it out. I'll look it up on Steam. I don't know if anybody's played it before, but yeah, if people like Amori, maybe I could play that. Speedrun Celeste is insane. Yeah. Yeah. I remember when I first played Celeste and talking about that. That was some speedrunners in the chat. That was crazy. Maybe some brainwaves about games to recommend. I would love to eat up those recommendations. I really need to pick up Celeste again. That game's tough. We should play the 3D version of Celeste that they released. What was that, on April Fool's? I think they released like a 3D updated version of Celeste where they're like, this is the new Celeste, where it's like a 3D platformer instead of 2D. Let's see. Would you ever be down to play mods for games you've already played? There's a lot of games. I actually already know beyond In Stars and Time. So In Stars and Time is the next game I'm going to play. Or the first game, I should say, post-time skip. Our first post-time skip game is going to be, if you missed it already, it's going to be, come on. It's going to be In Stars and Time, right? I do already have 2 games planned for after In Stars and Time that are not as long as In Stars and Time. In Stars and Time is a full RPG. I think Piro, our mod, told me in DMs that it's probably roughly about half the length of Amori, right? To give you guys kind of like an estimate about how long it's going to take me to play through the game. I do have 2 shorter games planned for after that I really want to play as well, that I want to stream and also potentially make videos about. I don't know if I'm going to make videos about them just because I haven't played them yet. I actually have to play the games first in order to be like, okay, this is, I can work with this. I just assume right now I can work with them, but we'll find out for sure once I actually play the games. But what I was going to say was that, that being said, since I do have like this backlog already to answer the question about if I would play a mod for a game that I've already played, like let's say Deltarune, or let's say like Amori, or let's say like Celeste even, right? I don't think I would go back and play them unless somebody, whoever recommends it, could make like a really good defense. If you recommended a mod for an RPG that I played, or like any game really, that's like, this adds like, the story of the mod is great, the gameplay is good, like you could really get some streams out of it, and you could even make a video about it, then I would be like, okay, I like the words your face is spitting out, and then maybe I would do it. But as of right now, you'd have to make a really convincing argument. So yeah, the real threat I had of the point redemptions was the ever-looming threat of the mage streams. That's crazy. No one in chat has ever played Amori. Nope. Let's see. Genuinely don't know who this guy is, but congrats on being back. Dia, congrats on joining the stream for the first time. I was trying to come up with something else, but thanks, Dia. I appreciate it. I love YouTube. I like YouTube streaming already more because I know, as a viewer who uses YouTube every single day, like constantly, with my YouTube brain rot, I know that like YouTube will recommend live streams to like the most random people, right? Like people, like you would think, obviously, first of all, subscribers, but second of all, it'll be like, we won't recommend your videos, but your live streams, everybody needs to see this. So I'm sure I've confused so many people who've just joined the channel, or just joined the stream and being like, yeah, man, you sound kind of crazy, and you are kind of crazy, but glad to be here. Glad to have you, Dia. Thank you for joining. Anybody else too? That goes same thing. Let's see. Other major indie or RPG games I've played in the past. In the past specifically. Oh God. Guys, come on. I don't even remember everything. I don't remember everything. I need some help here. Grandpa's forgetting. Old SoundaSheep is forgetting. I'm just gonna start listing off games I've played. Ones that had like an impact on me. One Shot, Amori, Before Your Eyes. I'll say Deltarune. I'll throw Deltarune in there. Let's see. Needy Streamer Overload was crazy. Come on, guys. I'm forgetting games. Celeste was beautiful. Almost cried during it. I did cry during Before Your Eyes and Amori. And let's see, guys. Come on. I'm sure chat's listing off some ones. I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm just trying to test myself and remember all the games I've played. Oh, Child of Light. Child of Light is my all-time favorite game, and it still is. That hasn't changed. What Remains of Edith Finch. That was one of the first games I streamed as well. The second game I actually ever streamed, and that was the game I streamed before Amori. Amori was actually like the third game, not including Minecraft. Amori was actually like the third game I ever streamed. I did Minecraft, or no, I did Child of Light, What Remains of Edith Finch, and then Amori, and then obviously I was playing Minecraft as well at the time. I had my own server back then. That was years ago. Let's see, and then I'm sure some other games I'm forgetting that my viewers, my members of the flock have probably reminded me about, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I played that too. Let's see. Yeah, oh, by the way, going back to like any games you want to recommend, games on the shorter side are always better because I don't stream like crazy hours. Right now I'm only planning on streaming like I said before, I'm only planning on streaming like 6 hours a week, maybe more right now when I don't have to do a video. So games on the shorter side are always better unless I'm like, yeah, I gotta play Instars in time. It's gonna take me like 30 hours. All right, cool. So hello, Totally Normal. I love the name. Let's see. I have so many one-shot mod recommendations. We'll see. What kind of content is this? Like gameplay or yeah? So anybody who else is joining right now, go to right here. Actually, this is a good slide to look at. Just gaming streams for the foreseeable future. I've done variety in the past. If you go through the channel, you'll see a bunch of like the history of my dumb ideas for the YouTube channel, all the variety I felt like doing on the channel at different times, and just absolutely making my YouTube video page and feed like an absolute mess for my subscribers. But this time around, I'm mostly just going to be doing Let's Plays, and then for the videos on the YouTube, so I'm streaming games, and then I want to make video essays. I want to make video essays about said games that I play through, like I did for Deltarune. This is a very scuffed video. If you want to go back and watch it, why playing Deltarune wrong made me love it more. This video is like 2 years old, but oh my god, that was a playthrough. Let's see. I said your name right first try. Let's go. Let's see. Subbing for just that. Yes. I will have notifications, by the way, for channel members, tips, and not point redemptions. What am I saying? For super chats on the screen. I don't know why they're not working today, but we'll get them working eventually. The overlay, I mean. Did we play Inscription yet? Oh, Inscription was great. Yes, I did play Inscription. I won't lie. Looking back on it, I do have, I guess I can pull it up on my, all right, hang on 1 second. Let me switch over back to the wide webcam scene. Let me actually pull this up on my YouTube studio. I do have a old YouTube video. Oh, nice. We got beautiful numbers on the review, or on the return trailer. We have over 100 views. I had my fingers crossed I would get like, I usually don't care too much about the views. I've never really, because that kind of weighs me down too much as like a content creator. I think about it too much. But I was really hoping to get like at least like 50 views on the return trailer, so people would actually know I'm doing this again. So that's really good to see that we reached double the amount I was hoping for. That being said, where is the Inscription video? Okay. It's I can't find it. I literally can't find it. Did I delete it? I know I did not. It's this one. Here it is. Let me actually go back. So this, okay. If the quality, no, we need good quality. Hang on, let me actually watch the video. So this, what's playing on screen now, this is the YouTube video I made about Inscription.
We will not grant you that power.
Oh, you can actually hear it. Hang on, wait. Let me mute that. this is the video I made about Inscription, and looking back on it, okay, I'm proud of this video in some ways. I'm not proud of it in others. This video that I did for Inscription was basically just like a story walkthrough. It's like the type of video essay that I was saying earlier in the stream. It's the type of video essay that I dislike. And at the time, this is 2 years ago. I made this video over 2 years ago now, so I can't really bash myself too much for it. But and I still think it's a good video. I actually had it was fun, it was really fun. I wrote a script that narrated my playthrough of the game. So I did like a video. So what you're seeing now, and like you can see like the subtitles that I made for the video as well. I wrote a script narrating what happened and my experience playing through Inscription. But that being said, it's basically just like a story walkthrough of what I did during my Let's Play, right? I didn't actually make any like unique points. It was really cool though. I had like my family members narrate the video, so it wasn't me talking. And I had them like voice act a little bit. I thought they did I know they did a great job in the video. And I do like how it came out for what I wanted at the time. But this is an example of a video that I don't want to make anymore. You know, I don't want to really do like that story or like that story walkthrough, that narrative walkthrough. Because I don't really feel like that contributes anything to like the conversation about the game. You know what I mean? And that's something I wish I had done with this video. Let's see. Okay. I've not played A Hat in Time. No. Off. Oh, Off throws me back. That's a game that I remember watching Markiplier play back when I was in like middle school, when I was like 13. I don't remember like anything about it except it's like a really dark old RPG. Let's see. Sunshine and lollipops. Good to see you in chat, Sunshine, one of my mods. Thanks for joining us for the return. Hope you had a good work shift. Let's see. But actually, yeah, Off is a good recommendation. I'm not going to lie. That's a good one to throw into, we'll make that doc. And that's a good one to throw in there. Let's see. Shoulders like the Hulk. when I was in my wide stance. I went to my wide stance. Let's go back to narrow stance. I got to fix that before the next stream. Let's see. Actually, I got to write that down. Fix webcam wide. Okay, cool. And then finally, oh yeah, Seamaster did offer to edit for free. I could never accept free editing. I would feel so guilty about that. I could never. I appreciate that, but I could never. I could be like, yes, I will use this opportunity. One might even say take advantage. I could never. I would feel so bad. Okay. You were looking for my Inscription VODs. Those are not on the channel. It's just if you want my Inscription, it's my Inscription stuff. And I wish I'd done more with the game than the video I did here. But you know, what is it? What do they say? Vision is like 2020 and past in rear view or something like that. This is as close as you're gonna get to like watching, like having like an actual Let's Play on the channel. Is me and my family narrating my playthrough of this game. Let's see. Your favorite YouTube video of Sheep is him spending 6 hours on a single boss. Oh, that one's a banger. That one is actually crazy. Hang on one second. Let me pull that one up next. That's something nice to play in the background. We can just take a trip down memory lane or like show all the new people my old videos that they haven't watched before. They're like, oh my god, I just found this guy for the first time. What's he all about? I'm about a lot of different stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Roland, good to see you in chat. I was hoping you would make a surprise appearance. I was worried you missed the announcements. If it's anybody who is on the Discord, by the way, or was commenting on the return trailer, I was being really coy. About the return by not actually responding to the videos. Or, I'm sorry, to the comments or to anybody on the Discord, because I really wanted to like be like, yes, I am mysterious. I operate in the shadows. You're gonna have a great time. Like I'm gonna surprise everybody. I'm gonna drop the return trailer and I'm gonna say nothing else until I stream, which is what I did. But you know, I was really happy, like I said at the beginning of the stream, to see everybody's comments and stuff on the Discord and on the return trailer I dropped. What is it? Hindsight. Wait, what did you say? Who said that? Hindsight. Where was it? Where was it? Hindsight is 2020. That's what it is. Yeah, hindsight is 2020. Exactly. Okay. Recognize yourself in the Twitch. Yeah, some of you guys, some of your names might actually be in the bottom left in the chat for these videos if you wanna spot yourself. I don't know. Let's see. This one's from Everhood. Clue Dank, good to see you as well. Thanks for joining us. All right, glad to see all these familiar faces and the new ones as well. Of course, we welcome everybody in the flock. If I stream off, you'll be present for every single one. We get 2 other people to say they'll be there for every single one, and I'm playing it. I don't actually know, but off does seem like a game that might be up my alley. The rhythm game Everhood, yes sir, that's what we got right here. I spent 6 hours fighting the light being in Everhood, and I made 1 video about it, and that's all the Everhood content the YouTube channel ever got. Yeah, 6 hours fighting Scott Cawthon is basically what this video was. Everhood 2, I know Everhood 2 is out. Wait, Everhood 2 is out, the sequel, right? Could consider that. Everhood 2 is not out yet. Okay, that's good to know. Was I watching in silence? No. No, it's okay. We're watching in silence right now, but I have background music playing right now. It's chill. Don't worry about it. Not getting a YouTube ping. Yeah, I actually didn't look at the. Let me check the Discord. Did people get notifications that this stream was happening? Because it is like a YouTube video. I've never streamed on YouTube until today. Did people get notifications? Did that go out? No. Okay. Interesting. There was no ping that the stream started on the Discord. Okay. Fix Discord pings. Okay. I'll do that after the stream so people get notified on. If you join the Discord, what I'm talking about is that there's a way for the Discord to ping you when I upload a video. I wasn't sure if it was going to also work for streaming, and now I know it doesn't. So I will see if I can fix that up for tomorrow. So if you want to get pinged on Discord when I go live, we'll see if that actually works. Because I know YouTube pings is kind of finicky when somebody streams. You get them. You don't always get them. You know what I mean? Just like a new video in your recommended feed, you get them. You don't always get them for every YouTuber you subscribe to. Rhythm Doctor. I did make a Rhythm Doctor video too. We want to pull that one up next. We're just checking this is just the trip down memory lane at this point, right? You guys want to see the Rhythm Doctor video I made? That one was fun. That was more of like a Let's Play video too. Let me go back far enough and I can pull that bad boy up as well. God, I played Rhythm Doctor like 3 years ago. That's crazy. Excuse me. That's crazy. Hold up. Let me play this. I got you. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry. This is me when I was in my college dorm. Francis was getting like a blood rush to the head for like the entire stream because I had him hanging upside down. But yeah, this was me when I was in my college dorm days. Let's see. Rhythm Doctor. This is all from the Rhythm Doctor. This is like a Let's Play thing I did. Let's see. Are you gonna play Rift of the Necrodancer demo on your own? It just came out. Yes, I am gonna play. I was literally talking to Piro about this. Rift of the Necrodancer, the follow-up to Crypt of the Necrodancer, got its demo. It's on Steam right now. It's out for the next few days. I'm not gonna stream it because I'm gonna do Instars in Time this week, but I am gonna check out the Rift demo probably tonight when I'm not streaming. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'm never going to live it down. No, there's a lot of things. I don't even know what you're talking about at this point, Sonny, but I'm never going to live anything down. I have so many regrets in life. I need to get a tattoo on my arm. Like, you know how like a lot of people will get like the no regrets, like cliche tattoo. I need to get one on my arm that's just like all the regrets. I have just a few. The Pico Park video, don't even mention it. That's like regret number 1. You didn't get pinged? No ping? Okay, we'll set it up on Discord. So if you want to get pinged for the streams, hopefully I can make that happen. Are on or something. Yeah, I think there's like a way for everybody on their own side, like on your side, to get YouTube pings for my streams. Like you hitting the bell or whatever. Hit the bell in order to get pinged when I stream. But you know, that's up to you on your end if you want to do that. If you're that impressed with this, with my B rank in Rhythm Doctor, then yeah, turn on the bell and get notified when I go live and make a video. If you're not, I won't blame you. But not when stream started. Interesting. Okay. If it isn't stream, if there's no I know, yeah, it's not a SoundaSheep stream unless there's scuff. You know what I mean? It's just like an old car. You got to have some scuff on it. You know what I mean? It's not all reliable. It's not all reliable. Got a little bit of scuff. You know what it is. You know how it is. You know what it is. You know how it is. You're a wide cam lover. I mean, hey, I'll sit like this all day. I'll sit like this all day. It does make my shoulders look. Wait. God, wait a minute. That's not the camera, guys. I'm just huge. This is just me, bro. I'm just big. I'm just built like that. Wait. You know what? Looking at my monitor right now. There is no issue. I'm just built like that. And I look good. I look good. Yeah. So does Francis. Yo, bro, you're looking big. You gotta let the homies know. You're looking big, bro. He's looking huge. Just like me. Francis, flex. Yeah, no, we're looking good. There is no issue here. There's no issue. We're gonna keep it just like this. Yeah, we're gonna keep it just like that. So anyway, Rhythm Doctor got updates. I love to hear that. That's awesome. That game is cool. Let's see. No regrets. Yeah, I need to get the no regrets tattoo on my arm. Or I'll get like the one piece, like the ace tattoo. I like that one. I know Alpha Red has that. Let's see. She was looking so buff right now. Francis too. Dude, you think in these 2 years since we last streamed, Francis hasn't been hitting the gym with me? I mean, look, guys, I know I did the Minecraft diet and like that was all about like changing my body, but guys, come on. Francis got that sleeper build. He holds this little lantern up 24/7. Do you know what that does to your buys and tries? Dude, look at that. Francis, flex. Wait. Oh my God. He's huge. Okay, just like most people, his left arm, he's clearly right-handed. His left arm is a little underdeveloped. I'm not gonna lie, but me and him, we have that in common. But his right arm, oh my God, dude, he's been curling this lantern like a dumbbell. Proud of you, bro. Proud of you, bro. You look good. Great. All right. Never don't be proud of yourself, Francis, okay? Yeah, the wide it's not nearly wide enough. All right. I love to hear that. You're right about that. I heard the Yakuza games. Yeah, the Yakuza games. I feel like a giant. Sheep is jacked. Buff Francis is crazy. We need that. That's the next emote. Yo, wait. I got a great idea. Guys. We have... Where is it? We have this. We have SoundaSwole. This emote, in case you've never seen it before, this emote is called SoundaSwole. It's one of the classics. I think the next emote, like once I get to that point where I'm ready for more emotes, like, oh, by the way, the more channel members we get, the more emotes we unlock. The channel members unlock, I should say. So right now we have like 5 slots, just like Twitch. You get more if you have more people subscribe, or on YouTube, I guess, become a channel member. More members means more emotes. I think one day, the next one, I think I would commission. You heard it here first. We're locking it in. We're locking it in right now. Would be like, we have SoundaSwole. Shoot, what would we call it? It's for Francis. Guys, we need a name. This emote's not happening. Buff Francis is not happening unless we come up with a very clever name. It has to start with this. It has to start with, check it out. It has to start with this. That's like the prompt, right? Like that's like what it says before the emote name. So like we have Sounda Swole, we have Sounda Thonk. We need one for like biblically accurate proportioned Francis with his muscles, right? We need like you know, like posing for the gods. Like we need one of those for Francis. My Plague Doctor plush. What and best friend. What do we call it? Sound of France? We do have a Sound of France. We have a Francis emote already. It's not in the membership ones unlocked yet, but I do have one of Francis holding a knife. Like just holding a butcher's knife. That I had commissioned years ago. Let's see. Bufferus. Sounda Bufferus. Franswole? Sounda Franswole? I don't know, guys. We gotta... Bufferus might be the one. Sounda Wide. Sounda Frank. Sounda Francis hyphen Buff. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Sounda Ripped. Sounda Doc. Sounda Frank. I could just honestly... Sounda Pose. Sounda Shredded. Jose! You already know. You already know. I'm back. And so is Francis. So is Francis looking swole. Guys, we need one for him. Oh my god. Ain't no way. Sonny just became a channel member, bringing us one step closer. One step closer. Not to a dancing stream, but to a Francis Swole emote. We're going to come up with the name eventually. Sonny, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for becoming a shooting star. That means the world to me. You already know that. I appreciate that so much. The advertisement I've had on screen for the past 5 minutes is working. Good to know. Francis and I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Sonny. I wish the notification was playing. There's a notification. Trust me. There's a notification. You just can't see it. I'm sorry. I need to fix... Stream... overlay... no teefs. We're gonna have the stream overlay stuff play, but Sonny, thank you so much for becoming a member. That means the world to me, and you know that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna come up with one. A name for Francis's emote. Francis has been working on his summer bod just in time for summer. You know what I mean? We're going through a heat wave right now, all right? Francis has been flexing the abs. You know what I mean? Fun fact, he's not actually wearing clothing. He's just naked. Except for the necklace he's wearing. That's for whatever reason, that's my headcanon. This is just him in the buff. Except for the necklace. Kind of disgusting when I think about it, but that is him. And that is he. And you know, he's living his best life. Just hanging out. We'll come up with a name for the emote. We'll pick one of these eventually. Sound of Frank might be it. I don't know. Hot Francis Summer is crazy. We could just go with like Sound of Hot Francis. Sound of Swole Francis. I don't know. We'll come up with one. Was a member, will always be one. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate that. Like I said, guys, I'm really just here to farm channel members. And then we're leaving. Once I hit enough channel members to pay my rent for the month, I'm taking another 2-year-long stream hiatus. Between us, the ones who are watching this right now, don't tell anybody else, okay? That's the plan. And if you haven't become a channel member yet, yeah, do that. Anyway, so that being said, it is very nostalgic to see you guys in chat. I'm not gonna lie. Roland has it right when he says that. It's so strange to see you guys actually in chat, and it's really surreal to be chatting right now with you guys. I do feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like I'm dreaming. I'm kind of... Sound of Sheep is sound asleep, because I feel like I'm in the middle of a dream right now. It's so surreal to see your guys' names. What I'm gonna say, though... spam is always fun. What I am gonna say, though, is for right now, we're going to call it there. That's the end of the stream. I used to do an end card. I'm not going to do that anymore because I don't want anybody to leave before I end the stream. I will be back tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the return. Thank you for joining me for the return. I hope everybody enjoyed Wide Me and Wide Francis. Me and him are going to be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. EST to start in Stars and Time. Our first game back. We're better than ever, guys. Post time skip sheep. Whole new me. And just in time, Yai became a shooting star and joined as a channel member just to prolong the stream. Yai, thank you so much. What a hype way to end the stream. I really appreciate the support. So does Francis. We're one step closer to getting a buff Francis emote now. And that's going to be like the de facto, like low-key stream or like channel member goal, right? That's the goal. That's the goal, is buff Francis. What, after I can pay my rent, I'm okay. That's a joke. That's a joke. I can actually pay my rent. Don't worry. Don't worry. Nobody has to become a channel member. I can pay my rent. But jokes on. Once I can pay my rent, he's gonna get an emote. A new one. Buff. Biblically accurate Francis, okay? But for now, I'm gonna get going. Yai, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Shout out to Joe, Rev, and Sunny as well for being members as well. Appreciate the support so much. And thank you everybody else too for joining the stream and for being here. I hope to see you again for our first gaming stream in 2 years. That's crazy. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and join the Discord if you want to keep the conversation going. I'm going to try my best to be on there as much as possible and be as active. It was so good to see all of your names in chat, and I hope to see them again tomorrow. Yeah, so basically I'm going to be streaming in like 22 hours. I'll be back. Well, even less. This is SoundaSheep. Signing off.